Hi everybody, it's Michiodai! Mince is here, but are you here? If you're here, say hello! Hello. And welcome to the stream. Today we have a hot lady on stream. Please don't cancel me, Twitch! I swear! It's totally decent. It's decent. It's decent considering some other thing, like some other things out there. Okay? Alright. Okay, so today we are continuing drawing Misha. No Monster Hunter today because Mince wants to do more stuff. She's cooking up more stuff. She wants to cook like desserts even, you know. And we all have stomach for desserts, right? Y'all got stomach for desserts, right? Every time there's always stomach for desserts. Min's cooking up some stuff. So even though she's done the book, we're gonna be Monster Huntering, I don't know, next week or something. Yeah, unless it's Friday or something. But Friday I might be. I'm probably gonna be watching the Alien movie with a friend. Which reminds me that we should get tickets and check availability. I hope that can wait for after the stream, because I'm not gonna do it now. Yeah, what if I expose my like sensitive numbers, like 3 and 1? Oh, what if? Oh no. Okay, so right now what we're trying to do is that we're making just some adjustments, just as much brain space I can like take during a stream, that kind of thing. Yeah, and I'm just gonna be yapping, and I hope you guys can chill here as well. Hopefully I won't be talking about anything toxic like that. I don't think I will. I don't really have anything in mind to really talk about. This might be like toxic. Why is this? Oh yeah, I think I wanted this to be different. Soto. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I have to make some adjustments. Like, I can paint in a few more details. For example, like, you know, part of these eye markings, some of the eyeshadow that I can actually like paint in as well. There's the earring as well. There's the clothes patterns here. There's the belt buckles and all that. Yeah, so there's quite a bunch of details if we want to add on. But the main detail that we want to add on is the fur. So what I have here is Mofu brush. So wait, what does it say? I downloaded some brushes for like Clip Studio. Hold on. Mofu. Does it really say that? Chi? Mofu Chi? Well, we're gonna Mofu her Chi-Chis, okay? So stand by. Stand by for the Mofu the Chi-Chis. I mean, this one, okay, I'm not gonna use this here, but like this brush, this one is pretty good for like stuff like if I want to add some more details like here for the some of these more fine kind of hairs. Like if I want to add more stripes and stuff, then like, you know, I could do that with this Mofu Chi-Chi. This one is Mofu Sakuri? Sakuri? I don't know what these onomatopoeias are. I want to make these bigger though. This is pretty good for this. I could use it. The other one I have is Mofu Puneri? I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right. This one is pretty good too. This one might be better than the other one. The other one is a bit thicker. This one's a bit more thin. I might make some adjustments, but I mean it does react to pen pressure, so I can make some variations of that. There is Mofu Moko, which is fluffy. It's extremely fluffy. It's like sheep kind of thing. But I mean, I've downloaded these brushes and they're not generally like supposed to. The intention for them is to, for you know, clothes and stuff. Like sometimes you have like a fur jacket and stuff, then you have these kind of mofus. But yeah, so that's what these are for. So let's try the Mofu Funeri. Okay, it's a certain direction, so I kind of want to rotate myself. Where's my rotate? Eto. Oh, what's my rotate shortcut? Oh, right. What am I doing? Okay. B. Alright. Okay. This is a little bit difficult because it does depend on the range. I do want to do it in one stroke. I don't know if this brush is good. It saves so much time. But of course it is a little bit finicky. I will have to make a little bit of a change here and there. Like, for example, something like this. Then I would go in and erase it. Yeah. It's okay to keep some overlaps. In fact, even when I'm even when I'm like maybe painting these, I might want to keep, like, I might want to draw some of the fur on with this, like maybe in post or something, you know. I don't know if I can combine some of these. It might be good too. I don't know if it would be. It looks quite confusing if I try to combine them. Starting to look a little bit like feathers if I layer them on like that. So I guess not. Back to the Funeri, I guess. Where does this end? Does it end somewhere at the collarbones there? Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it kind of does go down pretty far. Okay, let's just redo this. It's fine. It's easy to do this. Yeah, I think it's about there. I think that seems about right. Okay. Sorry, this will take some brain space, so I might not talk all that much. And this is just adjustments. I'm not even rendering it. Okay. I think that's good. Let's try... What can I do for the top? Should I just do it the other way? Would it be a better choice if I went with the more wispy kind then for this? Wait, what direction does this go in? It kind of tilts in this certain direction. I don't know, this is good. It's not really good for this, I think. Let's try it. Let's go back to the usual one, see if I can like finesse something. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of smaller brush strokes. I don't want it to be like really detailed though. I don't want like so much emphasis in this area. Maybe it's fine. Let's fill this in. Okay. Yes. Well, I'll do the other first. Maybe it looks kind of weird now because it's like there's nothing else. There's nowhere else with fur. Okay. Blah. Yeah, I think it can... I can have some fur like that. Yeah. It just kind of connects it. You know, I think the fur actually does go up here. No, it's a very weird shape. Yeah, I think that's about right. It's a bit difficult to get, like, it's so random that, like, you know, it's a bit difficult to get the shapes that you want sometimes. But it helps. It saves me so much time. This should look alright. Yeah, I imagine it does go all the way, like, down into here, because it makes a circle around the collar. It does feel like I'm not trying to make it, like, it's not really a necklace kind of thing. Yeah, I can make it a little bit more broader in terms of the size of the fur. Okay, so somewhere around there. Sorry, I'm using my tablet like I'm using my tablet shortcuts, so that's why I'm kind of like fumbling about a lot. Okay, so these ones can't be visible, I guess. Alright, now this is a bit tricky. Just these ones here. Now these look so detailed. They're giving off so much detail. But the thin one, the Chi-Chi ones are like kind of difficult to use as well. And also when I use the Chi-Chi one, like they're really short, so... And I feel like I can get the onomatopoeia for Chi-Chi. It literally feels like, you know, hair in the nether regions. They're a little bit more sharper and stuff, a little bit more like itchy sounding. so I'm pretty sure it's more used for that. Not this one that I'm using right now. I probably want, yeah, something like that, like some sort of fade off with the fur, rather than something so hard like that in the picture. Okay. Can I actually? Oh, let me try. It is difficult to control. I'll probably draw it in instead. I'll probably draw it in myself. Like this part. Yeah, I like want some fur coming out and stuff here. Making Misha furry and fuzzy. It looks so detailed compared to everything. It kind of looks a bit weird. Trust in the process, I guess. It's not really much for me to really do besides, you know, I could paint it in. I mean, eventually I'll blend it in. Right now it's like using black strokes, but I'll probably blend it in with the fur colors, so it'll look a lot better. Something like this. Then I might just, you know, like I'll just like soft fade out a little bit, you know, at the edges, maybe extreme edges. In fact, this part can go. I was just thinking it seemed a bit too yeah, I think this is about the right size that I want it to be. Okay. Will I get to talk about any of these topics that I want to down here? I don't know. Okay, now just use a soft eraser. Soft eraser these. Okay, these ones can hard eraser. There's bits and pieces around as well. Yeah, just the upper arms. Let me just do it for this arm as well. There's the thighs as well. The thighs would have some as well. And down here, or like this. Okay. Okay. I swear, once I'm done with this and I can just like fully reference and like color these in, then I can talk more. And if people stop farting outside. The invention of the farting machine, I swear. Revolutionary, but also very stinky. These look so detailed compared to everything. Oh my gosh. I'll have to blend it in with color, I really have to. Hmm. Yeah, no, I think it's okay. Nice. Okay, wait, let's erase some of these first. Or let's keep some of them there in case I want to draw them out more. Thighs. Fur. Thigh fur is also 3 stripes. I realized I've got to draw Misha's tail. Oh my god, no wonder she felt so weird. I was like, why she look so like humanistic? And I'm like, oh right, cause like she's missing the bloody tail. I'm not a qualified furry. And that's okay. It's just a bit of fur here. Slight bit of fur here. And the others can't be seen. Okay, now it's more for this thigh. This thigh shows a lot more. Three stripes. Well, at least... Oh, the third stripe is all the way down there, I guess. Yeah, it's a little bit... I can't control the length of the fur. It depends on the pattern from the brush, so like that's the difficulty there. Yeah, otherwise, you know, it just looks small, but like the hairs are still long in some places, so it kind of gives off a very weird impression. But it's alright, I think. This might be something I have to do in post. I don't know. Let's erase these away. Well, she definitely does look way fuzzier now. She's not a Mogo-Jan, she's a Fua-Chan. Fuawa. Alright, these ones. Maybe I can... Yeah, just a little bit. Just like that. I don't think it pops up, but yeah. No worries. Oh, that looks good. Wait, wow, that's one shot and it looks good already. Okay. Fuzzy. Hello. Thanks for coming to the stream. Okay. Yeah. How's the day? Is it good? Are you doing re-clears? Mm-hmm. Today isn't a raid day. Oh, that's good. Okay, got a chill day today then. And thanks for coming to the stream to chill. Yeah, it's very good weather lately, huh? Some people haven't been reacting very well. The weather is very cold, so like some people are getting sick. I do have like 2 colleagues on my team that are like sick. I'm like, oh dear. And then the two like I'm not sick and I like went to eat the herbal soup while the rest like who were sick went to eat Burger King because they had a promotion on. I was like, okay, alright, yeah, sure. Chill stream. Yeah. Okay. I did not erase this part. Okay. I thought I did. I don't know. Now I'm looking at the soft shading here. I'm like, maybe it doesn't look that great. I think it's fine. No, the soft shading is alright, I guess. It's okay. Eventually everything will be blended in anyway. Okay. Bit more fur here. This feels almost like Viking fur, but like Viking fur in the sense where it's like it's their own body hair. Oh. So it's kind of a this doth not look great. Okay, I think I've done like most of it, so I can just talk about some other stuff. Yeah, so yesterday was Min's birthday. Bleh. And she was raiding. But before the raid, we went for Hai Di Lao with her family. Her family brought us to Hai Di Lao to eat. And it was actually my first experience at Hai Di Lao. I've never been to Hai Di Lao for like the how many times that like this attraction has been here. We didn't order the noodles because like we didn't really want to bother with like, you know, the whole attraction of the Hai Di Lao thing. I think the soups are good. The meat was good as well. I think it was alright. But the thing is that I can't really be a good judge of it because in the end it wasn't me who paid it. I didn't pay for any of it. It was Min's dad who like treated everyone. So I'm not sure, cause to me I would say whether things are like good or not depending on like, you know, how worth it I feel they are. Okay, this game is a little annoying. What the hell is this? Okay. Shit. Man, this is you know what, I'll draw this in on this fur instead. Yeah, I think I like the soup and the meats. I think the variation is pretty good. Funnily enough, their tao hui tree was really good. It was nice. I was like, oh wow, I could just keep eating this. And as per usual, the sauces are nice and stuff. I actually feel like maybe the other one, the longkang one, like might taste better, but it also did give your dad a headache that other time. And like maybe just cause like the overdose of MSG, which is like damn real. can totally understand that. Yeah, I think like it's okay. We didn't ask for like any singing to be done. We didn't ask for any like showmanship or that kind of thing. But there were a bunch of people there who were celebrating their birthdays as well. So we got to see their birthday songs and stuff, which was extremely cute. Like in the end, I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't mind like having that kind of birthday song like sung. You know, I think it's really cute. It's not like, oh, 生日快乐 or like happy birthday, that kind of thing. It's like they have a whole actual song for it, which sounds like a proper song. It might be a... I don't know. It sounds like one of those like JJ Lin songs, that kind of thing. It sounds like it. But yeah. We had a good time. We enjoyed eating a bunch of the stuff. They had their special marinated beef, which was a little weird, but I kind of get it, because like it's what happens to the meat when you put like corn flour or like starch on it, and there's like you just marinate it in that. I think baking powder was also used for that. So yeah, it's nice. I would have tried... The thing is that I would have tried the handmade noodles if it didn't come with the freaking show. I just don't want... I just want them to pull the handmade noodles and like that's it. I don't need the show. Cause like that's the thing. I'm like, yeah, I would like to have like nice fresh like handmade noodles. That would be nice. But then it comes with a show. I'm like, I don't need that. I don't want the embarrassing part. Like, I'll be embarrassed, not the dancer. Maybe I don't need this for the fur covering. I don't know about this fur, man. Furman, Furby. Kind of loses out on some details. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. Should I do this instead? Oh. Okay. Let's save this. And then I'm just gonna take this away. Put this here. Then color this part in. Yeah, I think I'll try out the Chi-Chi. The Mofu Mofu Chi-Chi. Alright, let's see how this goes. At least on the arms first. I think the arms is a safer bet right now. It's just a little difficult to use. Doshita? Why is there a blocker here? What the fuck? Hala? No, there's no blocker there. I don't know why that was there. Why is it cut off there? So weird. I think I don't have to go at it really like just one stroke. I can actually just go at it slowly, bit by bit. Just to avoid making it look like, you know, a bit too Chi-Chi, like very itchy looking, I don't know. In fact, I don't have to do the whole thing. Huh, now that you think about it, yeah. Toto. Okay, I think I'm onto something. Hold on. Wait, this is from the underarm. Oh god. Then I think it will come up here instead. Oh yeah, I know. I can guess. No, that's why it's okay. Don't worry. If I had to say like what my favorite hot pot item is that isn't just meat, I think it would be the fried tofu skins, but we didn't order it this time. There was a bunch of other stuff that we had. I mean, cheese tofu is another one. Cheese tofu is like kind of up there for me as well. It's a very simple pleasure kind of thing. Okay, I think I'm very confused with the underarm right now. Let me just do the other stuff after all. Yeah, I think it would end off here. Usually I think back as a child, like when I was younger, I would like say it was like a shabu shabu buffet kind of thing. I would go for, sometimes I'll go for I'll stack it up with like, oh, variety, and like they have a lot of fish balls and stuff. I'll go for that. But nowadays I'm like, I don't want fish balls because like that's gonna fill me up, and like there's better things in life than fish balls and fish cakes and stuff. Except unless they're really good. But you know, at the buffet, like hot pot stuff, it's usually not. It's usually like, it's just frozen stuff. It's nothing too special. Actually, we could have had the prawn paste. I think now that I think about it, the prawn paste is pretty good. I think I remember like I never had prawn paste before until my brother threw it into our Chinese New Year hot pot at one time, and I was just like, oh wait, actually this is pretty good. Yeah. Do you guys have a favorite item for a hot pot besides the meat? Or if it is the meat and like nothing else, then there's like, I mean, what cut of meat are we talking here? Are y'all going with the pork intestine or the beef parts? I don't know. Beef tripe? I think I saw that on the menu. I don't eat tripe. I don't eat a lot of gut things. But okay, I don't eat a lot of gut things, but I think like because I was eating pig stomach since young, I'm very used to it. I never really gave it much of a second thought. I just like, I eat it, I was just like, it's nice. I like it a lot. I really didn't give it any second thought, that kind of thing. It's just, yeah, yummy. And then I forgot when it was, but I had pig intestine. I really can't remember where I got it from. I must have, I don't know, I have no idea where, but I tried it out and just like, you know what, it's nice as well, even though it sounds absolutely disgusting and stuff, but yeah. I should have used the Chi brush, man. I just wasted time. I experiment too much. Okay. Like the Chi brush actually doesn't like, it makes things look pretty soft as well. It's a bit difficult too. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That looks great. Okay, so moving on from Hot Pot. Recently I've been like listening to the Shu event on Arknights. They have this song, I forgot what the name is called. I just call it like T on cause like that's part of the lyrics. It's like Hokkien, I guess. I think. I'm pretty sure it is. And yeah, I've been listening to it on loop at some point during work, and it was like, it's really good. I like the MV a lot. I like the song a lot. It's so banging. I think never before has like Rice been so cool and shit. And like, I want to say that like Shu is like, I think she is the prettiest like of the Sui siblings so far. I like her design so much. It's stunning. I don't know how they can fit those two colors together, but they made it work. I wouldn't think of that, like, and that's the whole design aesthetic and like the modern clothing and like, it's so good. It's like that needs to show up at the Paris Fashion Week kind of thing, bro. It's so good. Maybe it did, and they just took the winning entry or something, like, or one of the entries. They're like, oh, hey, this looks cool. Let's use it for inspiration for like the Sui sibling and stuff. Yeah, that's really good. A bit of a small thing that I kind of want to talk about with Arknights also, just like I was thinking about it, because I was playing Reclamation Algorithm, which in the end I did not kill that spine beast that I was talking about the previous time. The enemies in the level were way too annoying for me. It's way too annoying. And I opened up one thing, a secret part of the map, and like it unlocked more of the fire guys, and I was just like, GG. That's it. It's gone. The run's over. I mean, not my run. It's just the run to get the spine beast. That one's done. Screw that. But you know, I think that's a good mode because it's just a bounty thing that you can do, and you can use as many resources as you want. I mean, that you have on hand to prepare yourself for it and to do it. But the thing is that it won't count to your date, your number of days, or that kind of thing. So what I liked about that part was that I could like experiment and test out stuff, screw around, and like it wouldn't really have much much of an impact on the actual initial day. In fact, I did get quite some stuff from it. I got quite a lot of gold. I defeated a boss. I got like 200 gold from there. And I was like, holy shit. And like, that's not the spine beast. I just killed a boss that was on the way. The boss was very intimidating. It was like that guy from IS, which would like increase their attack and attack speed the more they attacked, that kind of thing. And they just put him on a platform. I was just like, huh. Like the platform was like a 3x3, and like his block and like the block right in front of him had a defense down like tile. So it's like anyone who was on there just died super fast. So I was like, huh. I wasn't gonna kill him. I was just gonna, okay, let's check out this map. I just wanted to pass through and shit. And I was like, how do I do this? And I found a secret area, so I unlocked it. And then I locked another secret area, and I locked another secret area. Just like, oh, okay, so there's this plane. Like, there's another path that can get to him. That has some grass, and I put some operators on the grass, and like I tested it out on the second round that I entered the map. And much to my, like, I did some calculations. Like, I just had a theory like, okay, if I put an operator here, he might not attack them. I put Rosa on like the grass, and I pointed her towards him, and like she was just shooting him, and like he didn't react at all. So I was like, shit, I'm so good. I did it. So I just put Milner down, I put Sutter down and stuff to like aggro and do damage and stuff. So That was good. Then I put Jessica at the bottom to like do bombardments as well. I put Fire Whistle, all that, and I was just like destroying the poor guy. I was just like, wow, this guy is like nothing anymore. Yeah, so I'd be winning at that. Not be winning at the Spine Beast, but that's fine because another one seemed to have popped up like randomly, so I can just get the chunks from it. I can't get the thing about these bounties is that like they do give like good rewards, but I look at the rewards and I'm like, I have no idea what these are for. These are end game ass stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what. If I got them, I have no idea what I'll use them for. Yeah, so that's interesting. There was, yeah, I had the thought as well, you know, that like I was randomly thinking about operators and stuff, and like, you know, power creep and all that. And I was thinking about like how Arknights is, no, I think like I thought I was like Silver Ash was like really good to use back then because kind of that there just wasn't really anyone to really use besides him. But now there are a bunch of people who can do questionably better than he does. Like Silver Ash is still good, but I use Chupai now because I feel like her damage is a lot more consistent. Her skill uptime is a lot better. Her burst may not be as much as Silver Ash, but even her crowd control does keep enemies at bay and stuff, so that's really good. So it's like kind of stuff like that where I was kind of thinking like, oh, how different do I feel the operators are with one another? Because I was thinking about that when I was going through my operators in like Reclamation Algorithm, and like thinking about like, oh, what are the options that I have, that kind of thing, like who can I pick to bring on this mission and all that kind of thing. And like it's a very big variety. I feel like right now Arknights has so much variety compared to how it was back then. It's like and like the bosses as well, like there's so much variety now, and the enemies as well. It's they can be so different. At the same time, it's like, you know, the operators have changed so much that when I see operator showcases and they're like up against Patriot, I'm like, yeah, of course they might do a lot better against Patriot now than we would back then. I think like that's kind of like old news now. Like I don't really feel too much about that anymore. He's a good bullet sponge to use. Like yeah, don't mind me, but yeah, he is a good bullet sponge. So he's mainly used for that, not really as a difficulty aspect, but more of just seeing how much damage the operator does, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So that was that. Okay, this is good. Okay, the Mofu Mofu actually does, not the Mofu Mofu, the Mofu Mofu Chi. It does seem to work wonders. It doesn't look very off, that kind of thing. In fact, if I want to, nah, I think it's fine. I mean, the only thing is that it does look extremely thin. It does look extremely thin. I don't know if I could have increased the size of it. I might have, but at the same time, you know, the strokes would be a lot bigger. Very fine fur. Yeah, it's fine fur. Which is not really what I can see here all that much. But I don't know. Say for example, if I let me try a bit here. Let me try it a bit here for a second. Like with a bigger brush. It feels a lot more difficult to control as well. Yeah. Ah, it's so difficult to control these brushes. Gosh, what? Huh? Wait, do they always go in the same direction? It seems like they're going in the same direction every time. Can I change the direction of the brush, please? No. Okay. It's a bit stupid. Let me just copy this then. Yeah, I'll copy paste it. I just see how this looks like first. Yeah, it looks like her boobs has eyebrows. I don't know about that. So I'll probably keep to this fine for her, I guess. At the very least, I can go at it manually. I can go at it manually and like add like thicker tufts to it if I want to. But right now, I think I can just try to color them in. Actually, now that I have this, I'm gonna change Misha's skin color a little bit from what it was previously. This color might be because of the lighting that I have in my house. I didn't change it to like a white light. Like upon hindsight, I look at it, I just like, yeah, it could have been like white light. I thought it was, but now I look at it, I was like, yeah, it's orange light. It is a warm light. She is closer to be a yellow. She's looking a bit like cheese. Put it darker a bit. Orange cat vibes. Don't say Garfield. No. She probably has lasagna. Like it's a European thing. I don't know. But no, she probably has like borscht and stuff. It's like Garlemald's like Russia, so like yeah, I guess. I don't think there's are there Garlian tomatoes? There's like Garlian garlic, but like I don't know if like there's tomatoes in Garlemald. This seems like a more Eorzea thing. Eorzea. Yeah, if there's tomatoes, then that can decide a dish. Like, you know, kind of like how I was talking about like last time that what was it? Hold on. I was talking last time that like the Indian curry recipes that I was like looking at, I think like they're not exactly authentic because they are it's like the recipe for Indian curries, like especially the mainstream ones in the restaurants, like they kind of use tomatoes as a hack to give curries a lot more body, you know, much more of a quantity rather than a quality to it, you know. At least that's what one guy said from what I saw. There was one guy. I believe him. Like, I mean, when he said it, it's like, it kind of made sense. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah. Let me change my pen to this. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. So, besides... I feel like all this stuff that I want to talk about is like basically music that like I've been like listening to and stuff. I've also listened to like Narissa Ravencroft's new album, not album, EP on like Spotify. It's really good. I love it a lot. Yeah, give it a listen. It's so good.
Also, basically the other one I was thinking of was wait, why did I tell you? I mean, oh yeah, Holo EN. I mean, I guess I did hear like EXO. I mean, what was it? Louis. I forgot her first name. I mean, Louis is her first name, right? It's her surname that I forgot. Louis Takane Louis. From Hololive JP. Like, she put out a cover and like it includes like a collab of like some Niji Sanji folks. Plus Suise and EXO. I'm like, oh, holy shit. EXO's in there. I'm always just like, yippee! Like when like, you know, a Holostar member gets in with all the in these like collaborations and stuff. Cause it's just nice to see, you know. We don't really get a lot of that stuff or any of that stuff. You know, no, we don't even get any of that stuff like in the EN side. I don't know if it's just cause like the EN side is still considered young. I think at this point it kind of isn't. It's been like 5 years already. If anything, people should be more grown up about things right now. But you know, the internet will still be the internet. There's a lot of people on the internet, including a lot of young people, who should not be in the stream if they are. But yeah, so Hololive. I mean, Hololive always a bunch of. They did have a new MV for their 3D concert that's coming up. For their new original song that they have coming up. I haven't bought the tickets yet. I think I do want to buy the tickets and I want to watch it. Because you know it is like Advent's like first 3D concert, and like, man, they could do it physical in like New York. Oh, I'm really happy for them to have gone this far. I really am. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to Fire, light the fire. Oh my god, that's gonna be so lit. Oh my god, I need to be there. Wish I was there. But at the same time, New York, you may as well rob me on the streets. Not saying that, but it's more of like, you know, I expect New York stuff to be like really extremely expensive. It's all city, and like, you know, I don't want to try living in the New York suburbs, like the outskirts and stuff. Like, honestly, very afraid of that as well. Or maybe even right now, just a very scary time for America. I mean, when is it not, right? I mean, jeez, when is it not? With like people carrying arms around and stuff. Aich. But yeah, besides their arms being deadly, it's also that the prices are extremely deadly as well. Woof. I don't want that. I don't want to handle that. Also, thank goodness I can't drive, because if I could drive and if I rented a car in America, I feel like I'd be in so much trouble. I don't think I can handle like American like traffic and stuff. No way. I'm already scared of like the traffic that we have in here, like in this country. And that's why I don't drive. Like, I could, like, the other thing's the price, but like, you know, nowadays there's like rental cars that you can get, which is a good idea. I think it's a good idea. Honestly, it's like cutting down the carbon emission and like the carbon footprints of people, you know. That's good. But yeah, at the same time, I'm just overall very scared of driving, because things can happen. Like, I'm already scared when I'm like riding my bicycle and like I'm going, like there's people like riding past me, or like someone's like riding like head first into me, that kind of thing, and I just like
I have to like clam up and like, okay, I have to ride this bike, super focus up, and like ride this bike and hope that I don't crash, that kind of thing. I'm just gonna ride it as straight as possible, because when I ride my bike, I go like sideways and stuff. I'm a little bit imbalanced when I'm riding my bike. At the same time, maybe I'm gonna be a good driver. I don't know. Maybe I could be a good driver because sometimes when I play, maybe it's also kind of conditioning. Like the first racing game I played was on the Xbox, and they had a point system where you will get a lot of points. You get a ton of points, like if you did not crash into anything, if your car is kind of like not banged up, you know, they'll give you a lot of points for the race, that kind of thing. So because of that, I've always like strived to do it. Like every time I like a bumper car or like in a bad way or something like that, I'll like restart the race and like race again, that kind of thing, just for those points. So like I'm kind of conditioned by that to like really take care of like when I'm turning or like doing some turns and all that, in like at least in the racing games. But like I mean, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like I feel like driving in games is a lot harder than it is in real life, in a sense, because I think it's a lot easier to lose control of your car in a game than in real life. Don't quote me on that, but because I never tried it, but it's just like it's something I feel, because like, I don't think like people who drive cars, like if they drive in the game, they'll most likely still crash anyway. Like it's kind of like it's still very finicky. I'm not saying stuff like Forza and all that kind of things, like not racing games, but maybe like you know, Grand Theft Auto and stuff, where it's still a little bit finicky and like they are likely to crash. The view is a little bit different. I don't know. The steering's a little bit different. Like when I'm driving around in the like Night City in Cyberpunk, I'm like very careful. I'm being very careful. I'm not trying to hurt my car, even though, you know, when I reset my car, like it's not like I have to pay for my car to like get fixed or that kind of thing. So that's good. But yeah. So it's even then it's still kind of difficult. Maybe the roads in like Cyberpunk is also really bad, because like there will be this incline that's like so steep that I can't see past it. Once I hit down, the moment my car like the front of the car goes downwards, it bangs into another car. I'm like, I did not see that person there at all. There's no way. There's no way I could have. The roads are shit. But it's kind of fun because like, I think the game is programmed such that when you enter an intersection, it will try to be a green light as much as possible. Like I actually see like when I approach an intersection and I'm like speeding, right, in Cyberpunk, I do see the lights actually change from like red to green like almost immediately, that kind of thing. I could see like it's red and it's just like the moment I'm right about to hit this intersection is like green or something like that. So I rarely get into accidents in that way, in terms of like that intersection and like bumping into things. Yeah, I just think like at the very least like Cyberpunk's like driving experience is like, you know, it's nice and stuff. But the driving experience in RL, I have no idea about that. I'm a bit scared of that. Okay. I don't know how we got to the car topic. Driving in America? I think I was talking about America at some point. Oh yeah, America. Yeah, driving in America, New York and stuff, like Hololive concert. Yeah. Oh, Narissa will probably sing one of the originals there. Oh, maybe that's why she just like, because I feel like Narissa just kind of like released her album like, oh wow, it's just right out there. But I mean, to be fair, I wasn't really following her like very strictly anyway. I mean, I've stopped like watching a bunch of VTubers a lot. I've just been yeah, mainly just podcasts and like listening to songs and stuff. It's a little bit difficult for my brain to process more information now when I'm kind of pooped at work. You leave your wallet at work? Oh no, is it because you usually don't? Hey, what you make it sound? Hey, hey.
I send like so many things.
Oh my god, Otsu. The mince has cooked. And now she's pooped. My cat is so yellow. I put it on the darker side because I want to put the... I feel like it's easier to do the lighter shades on the darkers later. So yeah. I bet these could actually be a little bit more yellow as well. Hey, wait, hold on. What am I changing? The main thing I kind of wanted to talk about was like recently, like today I've been like all of a sudden I just started listening to Ruby songs. Like I was listening to Boop in the morning and I remembered like it brought back so much nostalgia because to me Boop is very special because like it's a song that I listened to a lot back then. It's kind of crazy thinking that like, you know, Ruby is 11 years ago. It's been like 10 plus years. Absolutely crazy. Hold on. I just realized I have her hair color different from this. Yeah. No, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Mwah, 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 mwah. Alright. What can I do? What can I do? I can color iron, for example. Yeah, so Boop to me, like when I say Boop, it's like B-O-O-P. That's that's the name of the song. It's really good. I love it. I love it a lot. But maybe I find it a lot more special because like it's the song that I play to when I'm kind of like admittedly love struck. It's back. I was listening it back to like back when like before I got together with Mince. I'm pretty sure I listened to that song quite a bit when I was having some thoughts and stuff, and then like, you know, the lyrics even resonated with me. It was like, let me try to remember the lyrics as much as I can. Never knew a time when you weren't by my side. You were always there when I could count on, the kind of thing. And that this, like the TLDR of the song is basically that like these two characters in Ruby has been together like for a long time, but as friends, I think they were like childhood friends, that kind of thing. And like it's kind of like dawning on this character that like, oh, she likes him, and like she never really realized it until now, that kind of thing. So she's kind of like in her head like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm thinking about all this kind of thing. So it's very kind of like cheesy wheezy kind of song, but I like it. It's cute. I love the characters from Ruby. But yeah, it's a show that I've not really kept up for like years. Like maybe half of those like 11 years I've just like not kept up or something like that. Because it did change hands and stuff. Yeah, just me reminiscing about Ruby. And like when the other songs came on, like it brought out so much nostalgia. Like when I think about it, it's one of those things where like if the question was asked like what is the kind of event or something where you had to be there to like, you know, experience it, you could only experience it if you were there. And it's like, to me, it's when the Ruby trailers were dropping one by one. Like that to me was the prime experience that you had to be there when they were revealing. Like I don't even know, like I mean back then I was following Rooster Teeth in a sense where I watched their Machinima series, Red vs Blue back then. I love Red vs Blue a lot. It's one of my favorite series ever. It's amazing to me. I can't believe Skibbity Toilet is getting a movie instead of Red vs Blue. But in fact, Red vs Blue doesn't really need a toilet. It's pretty toilet. I mean, it doesn't need a movie anymore because it's pretty cinematic on itself as well. You're using the machinima as a medium. Yeah, so they were like, Rooster Teeth was like a bunch of people that was using they were doing some entertainment content and stuff, and they became like a bigger company and stuff, just doing their own entertainment and all that. RIP, I guess they shut down. Was it this year? I think they shut down this year, I feel. But yeah, they used to be really big. They used to be really small. They used to be just some guys who made a video series of... God, it used to be so small. It used to be some guys who made a video series using the Halo tree. Not even a Halo tree, it was just the Halo engine, like the first Halo, I think. Maybe they were making stuff back... No, I think maybe it was Halo 2, and afterwards they went back to Halo 1 to record their videos and make a storyline and stuff, a timeline. And afterwards came Halo 2, and afterwards came Halo 3. Yeah, the Halo 2 was... like arc was really good. Halo 3 was super good as well. Red vs Blue was just extremely good, and I was following Rooster Teeth over there. That was when, and then I think the beginnings, it kind of began when Red vs Blue, like, you know, they had their story using the Halo 3 game engine and stuff. They were controlling the characters in the game, and they were just like kind of like puppeteering the models to reenact their voices and all that kind of thing, right? And there came an episode where there was an action sequence, and it was like, holy shit, who is this animator? Where'd you guys get this guy? And kind of thing. Like, you guys actually like, you got the models for like the Master Chief models, the Spartan models, and like someone animated them to like a crazy, like with a crazy action sequence, and it just like it really set the tone for like the story and stuff. Yeah, and that man is Monty Oum, and he's the guy who's responsible for the action series that he made on his own called Dead Fantasy. And the guy was literally like, the guy was literally inspired by Advent Children. You remember, Advent Children is also another one of those things where it's like you had to be there to experience it. It's not like I was there in like the first time or like stuff. But it's... Advent Children is really good. The action sequences and stuff is like, it was mind-blowing because it was the first time you could see like Final Fantasy characters like in such over the top action besides like friggin' turn-based, right? And so this person, Monty Ohm, had his series Dead Fantasy, and like I think I remember one of the very crazy ones I had that he made last time, which I'm pretty sure garnered the interest of Rooster Teeth because of that, is the Halo was it Haloid. That's the name of that short, the video short, Haloid. It basically had the Master Chief, quote unquote Master Chief, a Spartan and Samus Aran from Metroid, like fighting each other and stuff, and like the action sequences of that was like that also kind of set the tone where it's like we've never really seen a Spartan like do crazy stuff in action before, and like that was the first time we ever saw that, so that blew away everyone's minds. God, like he was such a good animator. He's a real inspiration. He was a real inspiration, and so one day I think Rooster Teeth kind of like teased something. Oh, I can't remember if there was a teaser or like a teaser image or that kind of thing, but they dropped this video, the first trailer for Ruby, and is Ruby Rose. Middle name Red? I don't know. The first trailer for Ruby, and God, it's one of those timeless things where it's like Bad Apple. It's like when you watch the movie, like the MV for Bad Apple, and like there's something that's timeless. It will never lose its touch. I think Ruby is something that's just, it inspired so many people. That first bit of like first animation was so good, and then when they ended the animation, God, I want to watch it again. I want to watch it with like everyone in chat, but like it's when you watch it and like you have the action and the music was so good, and at the very end of it, the character does the pose, and like it transitions into like these 4 panels where you see 4 characters. You see Ruby in the first one, red, white, black, and yellow. That's Ruby. R red, W is white, B is black, Y is yellow. That's what it is, Ruby. And then that's where you kind of guess like, okay, so this is a fairy tale thing. It's based on the fairy tales. Like Ruby Red is Red Riding Hood. What's white? Snow White. What's B? Beauty and the Beast. And what's Y? Okay, Y is a little bit of a stretch, I guess. It's just the hair. It's Goldilocks. Yeah, the Goldilocks, I guess. Now I think about it, it's kind of funny, but yeah, so the second trailer dropped, and it's like Wise, and it's the first time we hear a vocals. I mean, no, it's not the first time we hear a vocal song. There was more of a. It's a little bit different. The fight also, it was like Ruby's fight was against like a horde of monsters, and like Wise's fight was Wise or Weish? Weish. I was like German. Weish. Warsh. Okay, wait, hold on. What? I'm kind of distracted talking about Ruby. I love Ruby. I need a. Okay, I can sort of paint in a little bit more details with the face. Let's see. Okay. Let's have some of this ochre eyeshadow. This like little reddish, orange, brownish eyeshadow. Yeah, so the other thing that I forgot to mention is the soundtrack for Ruby. The composing and the songs for Ruby is done by none other than Jeff Williams, and voices like Jeff Williams and his daughter. If I'm led to believe, I think it is his daughter. I believe it is his daughter. Is a father and son. What am I saying? Father daughter like duo, like combo, and like they sing these songs for they've sung a song for Red vs. Blue before. It was really good, and like this just like, you know, Red vs. Blue was like, it's just like all these things that just like it just accumulated into like, wow, this one big banger of a collaboration. And like Monty Ohm is like doing his own original animation with Ruby. And oh wait, I'm on it wrong. Okay, yeah, and the songs are really good. I think like it's, besides just the action, it's like the songs are just so outstanding to me. They're, I like these kind of songs, kind of like when I listen to like Monarch's song, like Monarch's like soundtracks and stuff. Like I like that these kind of songs where the lyrics like, it's sort of like prose, like prose, well, like they tell the narrative, like a narrative and stuff, but they do it in sort of kind of like a very like nice wordplay and like poetry, you know. It's nice. I like to see it. It's just like, it's very nice to like envision like what these characters' thoughts and emotions are and all that kind of thing, and like parts of the story. Yeah, so that was Wise. I think it was very, very good as well. Then Blake's happened, and like it's voiced. Blake's one was sorry, Blake's B for Blake. Yeah, Blake. Yeah, Blake. Beauty and the Beast. So the trailer starts with like 2 people and it's voiced, and that was the first time we heard voice. They premiered it in Rooster Teeth Convention, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Why am I don't know. I'll just color this in anyway. Yeah, the Rooster Teeth Convention. So that was mind-blowing as well. It had 2 characters, Blake and Adam. Adam, who is a edgy boy and like so Virgil core. He was so cool. He was so damn cool in the trailer. The voice acting is kind of, it wasn't too great. I think it was like it's a little bit difficult. Maybe it's also like slightly difficult to voice act in a anime in like English, you know. It is a little bit difficult sometimes, you know. You'll find it sounding very cringe, you know. So there's that. The music's popping off again, and Yang's one Y is Goldilocks, and it's Yang Xiaolong. Yup, it's a Chinese name. I can't remember why. I don't know if I even know the reason why is that. I don't know. And she's sisters with Ruby. They basically have different mothers, if I'm not wrong. The dad, I don't know, I guess something happened with I guess like Yang's mother broke up with the father or something like that. Something happened. Not that I know of. And then Ruby's mom came along and happy times were had. And then out came like Yang's little sister, Ruby. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm getting emotional because I'm remembering like some of the songs that they have in there as well. It's like the songs they got, the songs from Ruby's so good, they're so emotional. Sorry, Yang's one had Yang is pretty much my Oshi in Ruby. If you watch it, then you would know why. Because she's a punchy girl. Not only just is she a punchy girl, she's also she punches using like gun gauntlets. Like imagine Gunbreaker and Monk had a child and it's Yang Xiaolong. I just know her as Yang because everyone calls her Yang, but you know Yang is just like the American pronunciation of like Yang or something like that, right? So just Yang. It's so funny. Yeah. So that led up to the beginning of the Ruby animated series, 3D animated series, and like the action sequences were great. I think the story was going places. It was really good. I remember like I got really hit with nostalgia listening to all the songs. That was like, oh wow, like they had this whole thing set up and all that kind of thing. With the school for teaching kids how to fight evil and stuff, you know? Every teenage child's like wet dream, right? You know, coming out from Hogwarts and shit, it's like, yeah, we love a school that teaches us how to violence. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of developments. Because it's also kind of like, it's not, they definitely hired some people to like help to animate as well, but the thing is that there were definitely some parts to it which kind of suffered. I have a very vivid scene in my head of like where the animation suffered. It's so damn funny. Like someone was like, a character was like running across a rooftop and they were like moonwalking on the roof and stuff. It was so fun. Like they were moon running on the roof. They were trying to like sneak around and stuff. They were like and it's just like you could hear the Looney Tunes sound looking at that. It's so funny. Hello Lucky, welcome to the stream. I'm talking about Ruby. Yeah, and like the thing is that when I watch Ruby, man, like you know how I said like Yang was my Oshi? There was a stronger Oshi. There was someone like I really stand. Like she was so good. I love Pyrrha. I love Pyrrha a lot. Pyra or Pyrrha? What's her name? I love her a lot. She is so cool. I love her character so much. Cry. But yeah, that's also where I saw we met the characters from the Boop song that I was talking about, BOOP. Ren and Nora. Didn't watch past season 2. You love Ren? Yeah. Sniff. Ren and Nora, I stand both of them. They're so goddamn cute. They're so goddamn cute. Holy shit. Ren is so cool as well. Oh my god. Yeah, Nora Nora is someone I love so much as well. Like she's punch girl. She's really punch girl. I like her design. She's so fun. She has a hammer that changes to the grenade launcher. I didn't mention this earlier, but like the main big thing about Ruby as well is that like the weapons are like the standout thing. That like, you know how I mentioned that Yang has like, is basically a love child between like Gunbreaker and Monk. Like Ruby basically has a scythe that it's a sniper rifle, like a high caliber sniper rifle. So she like shoots her way and like it swings and stuff, and it's like, oh god, it's so good. Wise is not really gun related, but she uses an S-Talk, a rapier. She's basically red mage. She like channels in like different like magic into her rapier that has like a sort of revolver mechanic to it. And Blake's one is Blake's weapon is really special. It's like she has a gun, she has like a revolver. Yeah, all the weapons were so slay. Like the Blake's weapon, how to describe it first? It's a short broadsword, and from that you can unsheath this thinner blade that has a gun attached to it, and that gun, she has it wrapped around something like a strap, you know, something like a chain, you know, like it's a cloth, and she can just like control the gun using that sort of like rope string to like fire off and like just basically use it as a kusarigama. So she's like a ninja, but like I think hers is like the most special weapon ever among the four of them. Yeah. Yeah, so Nora's one was she wielded a hammer that could turn into a grenade launcher. Ren basically had he was dual wielding like Splatoon guns, but the Splatoon gun had knives on them. So he's a lot more ninja in that sense. There was this guy, this boy called Jean or John. Jean or Jean. How do you spell the Jean? It's Jean. Well, he's French, I guess, but he's pronounced John, like American, I guess. It's funny. His weapon is basically a sword and shield, but there really isn't anything too remarkable about it. It's just that the shield is the sheath, but I haven't watched any of the later seasons where like maybe it became a charged blade. I have no idea. I would assume someone would have done something like that. There's no freaking way you're not gonna do a charged blade for Jean. No fucking way. There's Pyra, who is Pyra's weapon is basically a lance and shield. She looks exactly like an Amazonian, like, or Greek warrior, the kind of thing. She's like freaking Leonidas or something. And her lance is bolt action, not bolt action. It's a sniper rifle as well. It's just like a kind of smaller caliber sniper rifle. Yeah. And then there's magic in the world, and there's beasts and stuff, and there's some evil and stuff. Yeah. So a lot of stuff happens. I've watched like the first bunch of seasons. And a little bit like one or two seasons of the new animation. Basically what happened with Ruby that's a little bit rocky, not a little bit, it's very rocky, is that I don't know I forgot at what point, but sorry, it's just the image of tits on the screen, I'm sorry. Wait, what else do I have to do? I could do the patterns for the cloth, I guess. Alright, so you guys can see There's just Misha's like big old diddles right up there. I'm sorry. I hope you guys don't feel intimidated by them up there. I'm sorry. Where's the cloth? Oh shit. I turned off the other cloth layer. That was not good. Okay, it's here. Yeah, I don't know at what point in the season it happens, but basically to cut straight to the point, Monty Oum passed away of natural causes. I think it was a heart attack, heart failure. And the guy was in his 30s, like young 30s. So it's so scary that it happened, and like it's so unfortunate. It's so sad to have lost someone as creative as that. It's so sad. I'm feeling so sad like saying that again. If anything, like, you know, he's set up a legacy and stuff, and you know, people remember him with his works, his animations and stuff. It's really iconic. He was Ren's he was Ren's voice actor. Yeah, he was. Yeah, oh my god. His previous animations did fantasy and stuff. Like, if you wanted more of like Advent Children Tifa, like, he had you covered. Like, that's what it is, man. Too bad he didn't have Arif, but shit. Arif didn't. Yeah, yeah, god, he was his voice actor. Yeah. I was kind of wondering if Ren and Nora were kind of like a sort of thing with Monty Oum and his wife. Not that like I don't think his wife was voicing Nora, but because I remember that like Monty Oum's wife was a like Ren is an Asian guy, Monty Oum is a Asian guy as well, but his wife is a white person, and I think she had reddish hair as well. That's why I was thinking like, oh, did they were they kind of like model after them, that kind of thing? Is it a cute thing? That would have been cute. That makes me even more sad. That's why I feel sad about it. I was just like, when like, I heard Boop like play on like my Spotify, I was, well, I say it as if it was involuntary, but I voluntarily listened to Boop on Spotify today, and it reminded me about that, and I was like, I was kind of tearing up listening to Boop again. I was like, oh, I cry. It's so, man, I'm so sad. This cloth could be yellower. Why is it not yellowish? Yeah, so okay, here's where the Rocky things like get kind of like even rockier. Like he passed away. This is thankfully his story and stuff, so it's kind of like, you know, a story is kind of like not finished and whatnot. I think there was some drama or some kerfuffle where like, I don't know who had the rights to it, the story and stuff. I don't know if Rooster Teeth like had their own creative way with the story, and that's how it turned out how it did. But basically the story, I don't know if the story really went questionable places. I think the story was still fine when I was watching it. Like at the end, like at the last season where like because with Monty Oum gone, they needed a new lead animator and stuff, and they took this chance to explore new sort of a better engine for like rendering the characters and like doing animations and stuff. So they changed up the animation drastically. So it looks a lot better now, I think. like that's my opinion. That's my opinion that like it looks a lot better in the newer version. It looks cleaner. The animations are a lot smoother. They have a lot. I think maybe the process of doing it is a lot better as well. Back then, it was animated using Monty's like older like sort of process and stuff, which honestly it's like it's nice and stuff, but it's nice as like maybe a short video, but like as a whole anime series, maybe it's a little bit too much and maybe it was a little bit too jank possibly. So there was improvements there. So that's how I would segment it. It was like there's this older Ruby and there's a new Ruby, and like I think older Ruby is fine. The new Ruby in terms of the story is kind of not sure. I'm unsure, but I did stop watching it after like maybe 1 or 2 seasons. I mean that, and also because like it was a bit slow to like wait for them to come out. Like to wait for like 2 weeks or quite a long time for the episode to come out. Yeah. So the thing is that I wouldn't mind watching it again. I wouldn't mind watching to know more about it. And like how it might have. I don't think Ruby has ended. I think it's still going on. I think it's still going on. And I wouldn't mind because I do love the characters. Although I don't know what the story is anymore. I don't know. I haven't listened. I don't know if the Jeff Williams is still like making songs for them. I've not listened. When I was listening to this like playlist of like his songs for Ruby, and like I don't think I've heard any new ones. So maybe he's not. I don't know. Or it wasn't in the playlist that I was listening to. Another big thing was that Ruby did land a collaboration with DC, like the DC superheroes. So like they had a bunch of 3D animations for that as well, a whole series for like Ruby X like DC. And I think it looked really cute. I'm interested in that. I have no idea how that is like. Like we get to see basically it kind of is a little bit like isekai in a sense where like, oh, the DC superheroes get transported to the world of Ruby, and then like they have to like be in this school and learn how to be there and all that kind of thing, and they unlock their powers there. And I think at some point, I don't know if it's an animated series or something, but like Ruby does go to the DC universe as well. I'm not sure. I am not sure. But yeah, there are some fun things going on with that. Yeah, I have no idea about Ruby now with the closure of Rooster Teeth, like official closure of Rooster Teeth. I think that Ruby is not under Rooster Teeth anymore. I think it's underneath some other company. So I'll need to check. Like I think YouTube does still have their stuff. You know, I'm not gonna do this properly. Fuck it. But yeah, I can still watch the old Ruby stuff. The first trailers and all that. God, I'm really tempted to rewatch them again. They're so good. I was kind of like rewatching them at work again. I was just like, holy shit. I would go through like Monty's stuff as well. If I'm pretty sure they're still on YouTube somewhere. Like someone's keeping them for posterity's sake and stuff. I hope his wife is doing okay. I mean, it's been 10 years. It's been so long. It's just, yeah. It's so sad that happened to him. I am so lazy to draw the chains. I'm just gonna draw the rest of this stuff. But yeah, it's Ruby was off to greatness, and I hope it was still good. I think a lot of people disliked it. I think I disliked it at some point as well. But at this point right now, nostalgia has taken over me completely. So where's this cloth? Why do I keep losing this cloth? What's this? Buckles? Yeah. Oh no. Okay, that's why. That's why I did that. Yeah, I feel like right now I'm just kind of like my eyes are glazed over with like nostalgia, but like at the, you know, I really wouldn't mind like watching like the first Ruby, you know, the old Ruby with the older animation and stuff, even though it's kind of jank and stuff, but yeah. There was another character, like a little bit of a spoiler, but there's another character that I really like in the series that I don't really stand all that much as like Pyra and Yang, but her name is Penny. She's Penny, and she's cute. Penny is in Penny, not the pasta Penne. But I was gonna say her hair may as well be pasta, but like they're kind of like cinnamon rolls, and she is a special cinnamon roll as well. She's a cute cinnamon roll. Penny's weapon, yeah. She's basically the kind of she's the character that I like to use in BlazBlue back then when I was playing it. If you know Lambda from BlazBlue, that's how I like Penny. Basically she has these wings that were like multiple swords, and like she could control them like remotely. Why was it so loud? And she's an android. Spoilers. Woo! Unlimited blade works. Yeah, like Monty Ohm takes all these like kind of like these weapon tropes and stuff, and he just like turns them into even crazier things. Like these are like, oh, it's like maybe a reference to like Lambda from like BlazBlue, that kind of thing. But he also makes it such that like, you know, she can gather the swords and like fire a giant like crazy laser beam that like can cut through airplanes and stuff. She was like so OP. And like the strings, okay, I say it remotely, but the swords were also controlled by basically by very thin strings. So she's like an android that puppets like swords, which is really kind of funny. Yeah, there's this other guy in the series called what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he's a monkey boy and he uses like a Wukong staff. And basically the thing about the staff is that like the staff can break, it can separate out into nunchucks, and each end of the nunchucks is a pistol. So he was like, I don't know, like he was animated as just like he was doing the like the Bruce Lee shit, and just like he's just firing off the pistols and bum 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 bum. They got faster and faster. It was so crazy. It was like, holy shit, bro. It's so good. And then there was his best buddy who just used the gun. And I was like, oh wait, that's it? Just the gun? There's no melee uptime to it? You're just a ranged character? Alright, okay. I didn't think you could be more, like have a more boring weapon than Jean. Wow, way to go. There is this other character who's mute, and she's really cute, and she's a bad guy, and she's called Napolitan. on that. I think she's literally just called the ice cream. She has the ice cream color. She was like chocolate, like brown, strawberry pink, and like white on her. And like she uses the umbrella. And like I think the umbrella does shoot stuff. Supposedly. And like she was really cool because like it's so kung fu-esque, whereas like the umbrella can like she had a time when like she was fighting with like Yang, and like Yang has like it's just this punchy girl like going ham, like going gunbreaker and like monk on like her, and like she was literally like defending everything with like kung fu with the umbrella and stuff. It was so good. It was so good. And there's a character in spoilers also, but there's a character inside who literally I feel like was inspired by like Xenos or something. Or is Xenos inspired by her? I don't know. I don't know what the time frame is. I'm pretty sure Xenos was inspired by her. I'm pretty sure like she was inspired by Xenos. Like she has like Xenos' weapons, and like when she appeared on screen, it was like so crazy and OP as frick. She was like such a mysterious character that like she showed up like so few times. I don't think like in the old Ruby, like she only showed up like once, I think, and that's it. And that was like that's all the presence she needed. It was like everyone was like, holy shit. I think that's pretty much shit of all I know about the characters and stuff. But yeah, I like Ruby. I think Ruby inspired a bunch of like, you know, the choices of animation I wanted to get into and stuff, and like the characters I wanted to make. I didn't make any character that like, oh, like I didn't like think of a character that had these guns and that were like melee uptime as well, that kind of thing. I didn't think of those kind of weapons. I didn't think of any characters for that. Yeah. But they were cool. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people are inspired by like Ruby's stuff. Everyone's making their OCs and stuff, and like, oh, look at what I can attach a gun to and stuff. Yippee! And I'm pretty sure that just like, it's attaching guns to stuff is such a OC thing. It's such a OC thing. Creating an original content is just like, oh, my character can have a sword, but like, it can also have a gun. Love it. Yeah, sure was the times. Oh, I also forgot to mention that, like, you know, Iron Lee was like the main artist for the Ruby series as well, and like you can catch her at AFA and all that kind of stuff. Like I think she appears at cons and stuff. She's appeared at Dojima before. She's like quite consistently there, I feel. Yeah, she's cool. Her art is nice. I think she draws like now she draws like Koyoverse stuff. Is fan art, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I don't know if she still draws like Ruby stuff, like officially or not. I don't know. It's not like I ask her, and I wouldn't really want to pry or anything. I'm not sure about it. It's just interesting in that, like, you know, the main artist they got was like, you know, Iron Lee in Singapore. Yippee! Wow, crazy. I was like, holy shit, we have this artist in Singapore? Crazy. Absolutely gonzos. But yeah, that's my Ruby tirade. I would watch it again. It's good. I guess spoilers, but like so Ruby forms a team together, like
Ruby, Wise, Blake, and Yang forms a team together, and they have like team attacks. So the first time we saw those like team attacks, it was like, oh my god, that's so cute and stuff. It's like, I think it's like literal. It may as well. I think it literally may as well be like ship names. I feel, because like wait, I forgot what Ruby and Wise's was, because like I think they're like you know, they're almost canonical, like kind of shipping. Well, not really. Not really. It's just Wise is just a tsundere. Gosh, I don't know. And like Ruby's a Genki girl. But the ship that has sailed, spoilers, is Bumblebee. Blake and Yang, black and yellow. That ship has sailed canonically. Spoilers. But yes, these two characters get together. These two gals, these cool gals got together, and their team attack is called Bumblebee, black and yellow. So it's so good. I know Blake and Wise is called Checkmate. White and black chess. Yeah, Bumblebee is such a cute ship name. I know, right? Yeah, it's a ship name. I mean a team attack name. But yeah, after that, it just, you know, it just things progressed and they got progressive, and I'm happy for them. I really am. I love them. There's another. Man. No, I don't want to say it. I don't know what Ren, if there's a ship name for like Ren and Nora. I think it's just Ren and Nora. I don't know. Pink. Their colors are like pink and green. Like Nora's pink and like Ren is green. I don't know if there's any ship name to that. I'm pretty sure there is. Trying. Oh, Renor, right? Fuck. This ship name is Renora. Oh my god, you're right. Renora, that's so good. Yeah, of course it would be. I'm silly. Of course it would be. Like the names just literally fit together right there. Actually, talking about like the songs for Ruby as well, I think like what I liked about it was like the narrative part of it as well. Like I think they sort of like suggest a bunch of the lore as well, like with Ruby's like parents, like her mother being gone and whatnot, or like Yang's like mother being gone and whatnot, and like Yang's love for her sister and stuff, like Pyra's like sort of like love for like John, and like Nora's love for Ren, and like, you know, it's a whole teenage like drama kind of thing. Well, not, I wouldn't say drama, it's more like just love, teenage love, sure do be. And so yes, that's why I was like listening to Boop a lot when I was younger. When it came out, I loved listening to Boop. Yes. B-O-O-P. Oh, it's already 12 a.m. Well. 12 a.m. it is. Toto. I don't know when I want to stop with this. Now the cloth is looking a lot better with the patterns now. Yippee! Man, I really want to like start blending stuff in and like making some sense of some things. Like the eyeshadow looks so like funny here. Yeah, well, I'm glad I put in the fur on Misha right now. Like now she looks just like Misha, like with the fur on and stuff. In fact, her pants needs to be darker. Why is it so bright? What was I doing with this? Yeah. The thing is, like, I would want to like watch the Ruby like stuff, like watch along kind of thing. But if I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and like I have the Ruby songs playing in the background and stuff, I'm gonna get like copyright strike and stuff. I mean, then again, I don't know. I don't have any like. I mean, they'll probably tell me to take down the video. That's the thing. Even though I don't have like monetization on, like, I don't know, YouTube probably has their own monetization on my videos. Who knows? I definitely don't have monetization as on myself. Shoot, I just remembered. Yeah. Misha looks so happy. Thank you. Oh wait, I didn't see K. Oh, bye K. I don't know if you're still here. Goodbye. Thanks for saying the colors look great. Have a good night. Bye bye. Misha looks so happy. Yeah. Misha rarely looks happy in like in FF14, so she has like a resting like just like face, like like who cares face. Feels good that I can draw happy here. I think she looks so pretty now with the eyeshadow. I think before that it looked kind of like different. She definitely looked way different about the eyeshadow. Okay, how do tail come out here? Did I sketch it out? I can't remember. Okay, I have my little manatee here. Where's my sketches? There's my manatee. My punity. Look at this cute little piece of round shit. Alright. Where'd I put the tail? Misha's tail is like, I put Misha's tail as the longest. It's a long tail. Well, not okay. Maybe not that long. Crocodile tails don't go that long. It'll probably end off like here, that kind of thing. This seems to be going with the motion pretty well. More. Actually, now I'm just getting deja vu. Like, I'm pretty sure I've talked about Ruby on stream before. Have I not talked about Ruby on stream before? You don't remember? Huh. Okay. Maybe I talked about it just not on stream before. Tails are great. Yeah, I've come to love tails now. Like, now that I've gotten a tail, like, I was like telling Minz like the other time, that was like, man, I get so hypnotized by like watching like Misha's tail when I run. And then Minz was like, yeah, now you know. Like, Minz was like, Minz, oh, she's P4S'ing. Or P4N? Oh. Oh, yeah, it's true, yeah. Yeah, basically Min's was saying that like every time like when she started playing Leda, she was like so en enthralled by the like Leda's tail movements and stuff. And like yeah, now I love tails as well. Holy shit. Wish Viera have tails too. What do you mean? Dude, Vieras have tails, just little puffy buns. How often do you even see Viera tails like on clothing actually? Like do they actually pop out? Also yeah, Lucky says Gamba Mins. Are we joining a fresh party? Oh, okay. Right. Viera has no tails at all. Yeah. Yeah. Min said that she joined another fresh party because there was no other party that was near the part where she stopped her prog at. The lore is that it got removed when they were young. Wait, really? Wait. Are you joking or is this actual like canonical lore that like it's they literally got castrated of their tails? Is that? I mean, to be fair, I've never seen. Have I ever seen Erenville's tail before? I don't think I have. I read it on Reddit, don't know how true. Okay. Well, I mean, if you ask me to like think of like an instance where I've seen a Viera's tail, I don't think I have. I really don't think I have. It's kind of sad if like literally is it because like Fran from FF12 she doesn't have a tail or something like that, and like that's why Viera's in this world can't have tails because Fran doesn't have a tail or something like that. That's so freaking weird. I don't know. Like, I think Fran has a tail. Let me try to search her up. FFXII Fran. I'm pretty sure she has a tail. She has no tail? No, wait, that's Genzo, man. What the fuck? No, she has no tail. What the fuck? Bunnies with no tail? What is this horse shit? What the hell? Whoa, Balthier, where's your hand going? Holy crap. Sheesh. Wow, that's news to me. Bunny Boy doesn't have tail. That sucks. That sucks for you guys. Man. You guys were robbed. You guys were robbed of tail. Like, it's just a small bun. It's not gonna hurt all that much. There are like cat boys with like short tails as well. Why does it hurt the... Like when Fran like appears in the Boston front, like just make her have no tail and like let other Vieras have tails. Why does she have to like ruin the fun for all Vieras? What's going on? That's so shit. Yeah, the Mikote kittens have like tiny tails. They're little nubs. It's not even like fluff balls. When like freaking kids of different races can have it and like you don't. Why should I make it like a fashion accessory they have to put on? Terrible. You guys can riot if that happens. Viera tails as an accessory, and other people can have it as well. Wow, that would be such a kick in the shin. I have I no, I have like no view of like Misha's tail. I don't know if Misha's tail is like what the end of it is. I'm pretty sure it's like this. I didn't pick the lion tipped end of her tail, the one with like the big bulb and stuff. Ah, Misha looks so pretty here now. The gold saucer bunny suit have bun tails. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. What the fuck? What? What? Why? Why did they? I don't understand. Why did they have to like rob Vieras of their tails? Why did they have to cut off the tails? Like the lore that they remove it when they're young. What is the reason for that? For castration in real life, there's religious implications of that. Not implications. It is religious reasons are like why like Muslims like castrate their children like when they're young. It's because of that. But for Vieras, like what is that? Like they want to look more badass, so they don't want a cute little bun butt. Is that what it is? Heck, man. Let's draw this part again. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna color in this tail and then I'm done. And I'm done. I'm gonna go sleep and think about what I want to eat for lunch tomorrow. I don't know. What do I want to eat for lunch tomorrow? We haven't went to the food court in quite a bit. I want to go to the food court. I need to eat some cheap stuff. It's spent for like Min's birthday already. Yippee! I bought Min's Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. Yippee! So you'll probably watch her stream that in the future, I think. Manny Otsu, thank you, Lucky. Okay. I hope this isn't too thick. Sorry, I'm like constantly making changes to the tail and stuff because I'm just feeling like the position is not really there. I think maybe this... I'm sorry. If you need to go sleep, please go ahead. I'm just gonna be done with this in like maybe like, who knows, 5 minutes, and then it becomes 10 minutes. Still working? Oh my god. Lucky, no. Why is the work hours so yabai? Oh yeah, cause it's international, right? I guess. Working with people in the West. Gamba, Lucky. I hope you get a good rest. I hope you get a good rest after all that. Man. I'm getting so hung up about the tail. It's like, it's creating tangents and shit. Okay, I guess that's alright. I guess that's alright. I don't know. Nani? I guess it's alright. I think that's alright. Yeah, that's right. Like, she has a little dicky sticking out from between her legs. Crazy. Sorry I had to say it that way. Okay. Spend once. Hurts. And that's why you cut off the tail. Yikes. Okay. There's this part here. Okay. Okay. Alright, I don't know if the tail is in the right position, but I think it's alright. I think it's kind of alright. She looks a little bit more complete and like definitely a lot more cat-like with the tail now. Gosh. She looks so much more like Misha now. I'm so happy. Okay, I can do this. I can complete this. I can do this. Alright. Next stream is going to be we're probably gonna go out on Friday. Well, I mean, Friday I'm going out to watch a movie with a friend. I'm gonna watch Alien Romulus. And it'll be late at night, so I'm gonna be super jumpy and like I'm gonna take a cab back. I don't care, I'm gonna take a ride back. I'm scared. I'll be so jumpy. I'll be so scared and traumatized. I'm gonna come back home and like, Mins, the movie scared me. And just like, yeah, Mins was sleeping and stuff. It's not gonna be that late. I don't know. I don't know if you want to stream on Friday. Up to you. Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. When Mins wants to play Paper Mario, you can play Monster Hunter alone. You can't fight the doggy. But yeah, I won't be streaming on Friday. I will probably stream on if Saturday afternoon is free, I might stream then. Maybe a little bit more art. Or if Mins wants to play Monster Hunter. I don't really wanna do that though, because she does have raid on no wait. No, her raid's on Sunday. Sorry, I'm getting confused. If that's the case, then I might make Ace Attorney be on Saturday instead of Sunday. Just so that Mins can rest before her raid. Because last time we were doing Ace Attorney on Sunday, I think she got quite tired for like Sunday's raid. So I kind of want to stream Ace Attorney on it's not raid day. So yeah. Okay, that'll be the next stream. Saturday. I wish I could have done on Friday, but I'm gonna come back with stories about Alien Romulus and being traumatized by gore and yucky and at least I'll have a friend with me. Sure, that makes it all better. Maybe not. Okay, time to go. Bye bye. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Goodbye. Have a good night.
Have a good rest of your night, Lucky, Gamba. Thanks for coming and stream. Bye bye.